How's everybody doing this morning? It's supposed to be, 81 today? And sunny. Yesterday we went to the Cornbread Festival, Jeannie and I. It was perfect weather for that. It was gorgeous. Where's Laura Lynn? She hasn't made it in here yet. But she could vouch for that, too. Saw Grace in there, too. I know she's coming today. If you know it, sing it with us. I can see laughter, I can see tears. I see a choice, love or fear. What do you choose? I can see peace, or I can see war. I can see sunshine, or I can see a storm. What do you choose? Now I choose to love with freedom flying from my heart where the light is shining. I choose to feel the whole world crying for the strength that we gotta rise above. I choose love. I choose love. I can see sharing, or I can see greed. I can see caring or poverty. What do you choose? I can see gardens, or I can see bombs. I can see life or death coming on strong. What do you choose? Now I choose to live with freedom flying from my heart where the light keeps shining. I choose to feel the whole world crying for the strength that we can rise above. I choose love. I choose love. Well, I see us healing the darkness dying. I see us dawning and world united. What do you choose? Love or fear? What we choose? Now I choose to live with freedom flying from my heart where the light keeps shining. I choose to feel the whole world crying. I choose to feel one voice rising. And I choose to feel us all united in the strength that we can rise above. I choose love. I choose love. Oh, I choose love. Choose love.
Welcome to Unity today. Today's going to be a little bit different than we normally do. We're not doing an hour service. We're doing a 30-minute music, prayer, and meditation service, and then we're going to go into our town hall meeting. And we invite everyone to stay because we actually have a really good potluck following that. So the town hall is a way of us transitioning from our spiritual leader has resigned, and we are now looking for our next chapter. And I believe this is going to be a really positive meeting. So I invite everyone to stay, even if you're new to Unity. Listen and see how we come together as a community. Well, speaking of community, let's greet each other, and I think we have one new person here, but all of you just greet each other briefly, and then we'll get on to our short service. See, I need to get the candle lit. Sounds really good today. What y'all were doing? Were you just playing around back there then for before service?
Yeah.
That was fun. It was great.
Good morning. Sure, good morning. Thank you. I'm doing well. Good morning. Okay, nice to meet you. Surgical repair.
So we're going to do I Am a Radiant Life first, right?
You can talk about the Christ candle as we can do the statement of being now.
Yeah, now you want me to? Okay. Okay. Always so much energy. Unitics love to greet each other. So now, but let's settle down a little bit. And I've lit the Christ candle, and that is to remind us of the Christ nature within. And this weekend there was something very sad that happened in our country at the synagogue. And so take a moment to think about those families and those people in Pittsburgh. And we know that God is good, and so are we. But when we're separate from that, that's when the tragedy occurs. And so let us remember our oneness, our unity. And let us say the statement of being together. I am an individualized expression of God. I am ever one with His perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance. And I want to also remind you of the prayer box, and you can put prayers in the prayer box. Today, the prayer chaplains probably won't be right after service because of the town hall, but during potluck, if you need to talk to a prayer chaplain, please seek us out. I have Travis here, and Pat is here, and I'm a prayer chaplain. And so if you're in need of some counsel and prayer, please seek us out at that time. So let's have our song.
I'm going to introduce this. We're not doing a prayer today. We're going to do prayer in the form of a song. And Pat, as our prayer chaplain last week, was standing up here talking about zeal. And zeal is the power of the month. And it sounded like she was struggling a bit. How do I get zeal into a prayer? And and then I remembered this next song. And to me, this next song, I Am the Radiant Life of God, is one of the most powerful prayers that I know. And it's very zealful. So if you know it, sing it with us. I am the radiant life of God. I am. I am the radiant life of God. I am. The health of God, the strength of God, vitality, energy, vim of God. I am the radiant life of God. I am. I am the wonderful life of God. I am. I am the wonderful life of God. I am. The peace of God, the joy of God, serenity, harmony, rhythm of God. I am the wonderful life of God. I am. I am the wisdom and power of God. I am. I am the wisdom and power of God. I am. The light of God, success of God, prosperity, happiness, might of God. I am the wisdom and power of God. I am. I forgot to breathe there. Whew, that's a lot. So we're going to go, we're going to take a couple of minutes here to do a little meditation. So I invite you to just get comfortable, close your eyes. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, and we're going to kind of lead you through this. You guys can start playing the background song there anytime. So we're just going to have you relax, close your eyes, and we're going to say some words up here to give you something to think about, or you can think about something all on your own. Song that we just did. I am the radiant life of God.
You are the radiant life of God.
We are the radiant life of God. I am the wonderful life of God.
You are the wonderful life of God.
We are the wonderful life of God. I am the wisdom and power of God.
You are the wisdom and power of God.
We are the wisdom and power of God. We are all this and more, and so it is. When my mind comes still, there's a place that I go. When my mind becomes still, there's a place that I go. There's love, yes, there's love. So much love flows to me when my mind comes still. I feel if we want to bring your attention slowly back to the room, we can have the lights back up. You know, Jeannie, this might not even take 30 minutes.
Okay.
That's okay.
It is.
I came across this Jason Mraz song sometime in the last couple of weeks, and we've done some of his songs before. Living in the Moment is one of them, and Bill, you did that one a couple of weeks ago when I wasn't here. Sandy recommended, what was it? I Want You to Have It All. There's something about the way he writes his songs, and I've done a little research on him. He doesn't seem to have a Unity background, but at least he's not talking about it publicly. But it sure seems like he might, based on some of his songs. Question is why are we here? Say our hellos and goodbyes and disappear. This beautiful life, what is it for? To learn how to master peace or master war. Well, there's only one answer that matters, even if your heart has been shattered.
whatever you want, whatever you are after. Love is still the answer. Love is still the answer. Love, 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 love. We all make mistakes. No, we're not perfect yet. Maybe God made us all from an accident. And the question that sits on everyone's lips is why do we pick ourselves up and start over again? There's only one answer that matters, even if your heart has been shattered. Whatever you want, whatever you are after, love is still the answer. Love is still the answer. Love, 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 love. Love, love, the question I'll ask at the end of my day is, what did I give and what will I take? There's only one answer that matters, even if your heart has been shattered. Whatever you want, whatever you are after, love is still the answer. Love is still the answer. Love, 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 love. Love, love, love. Love, 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 love. Love, love, love. Love is still the answer. It's a very pretty song, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I love that. That was music and lesson all in one. So now it is time for our offering, and our little church that could relies totally on your contributions. and providing you with this wonderful space and the things that we do. So let's bring down the baskets. And whether you give online or in the basket, hold your hands up, and divine love. Let's say together, divine love,
Love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. Sing it with us. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. We got a couple of quick announcements.
Okay.
And then we're going to do something a little different to end our service today, which Jeannie can explain.
Okay. So, this Friday, we have the Hootenanny, and Bill. Bill's our
When you're nanny.
director on that. And I know it's always been a lot of fun. Laura Lynn's here, and so it is just about sharing a song, and y'all just sing till whenever, don't you? Okay. Okay. So that'll be a lot of fun, and then we're going to have our town hall meeting, but instead of getting in a circle for Weave, we're going to sing the song Weave. We're going to stand in the pews and say our prayer of protection and sing, and then we're going to pretty much go right into the town hall meeting. And but listen, after that there is a reward in there, and I think this town hall meeting is a good beginning. It's not going to solve all of our problems today, but it's going to be a really good, strong beginning. And then we're going to go break bread together in the community room. So,
Jeannie, I don't think I put the prayer protection in there. I apologize, but unless you know it by
well,
heart.
you know what? Before we sing that song, I have a little request. Would you be willing to come up and say kind of a closing blessing prayer for us? And then we'll sing our song. And we can
That's
go
even
into the
better.
prayer protection, but I think that's even better. This is our beloved Reverend Colleen Brown, Reverend Mother, for those of you who don't know her, and we're so happy she's here.
I'm going to ask you to hold your dominant hand out and cup it just a little bit, and to hear what I have to say, just because it's about you. You are here by divine appointment. Your higher self brought you here. You're a stakeholder in this church. Even if you were new today, you are a stakeholder. Divine appointments are synchronicities. You have something special to offer. You have a gift that you're longing to give the world, maybe through this church, maybe elsewhere. As you hold your hand out, close your eyes and receive the gift that Spirit is offering you right now. With an open heart and an open mind, you will hear a phrase, a word, see a picture, an image. And whatever comes to you, bless it. And always, the word, always, every day is gratitude. I am open and receptive, for there is only one presence and one power in this world, in this universe, God the good, omnipotent, omniscient, and all-knowing. And I am a part of that power. I am willing to bloom here where I am planted. I am willing to bloom here where I am planted. Let's say that together. I am willing to bloom here where I am planted. And so it is. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you. So,
All right, sing it if you know it. Stand up, please.
I thought so.
I'll just play the drum.
I'm going to continue the beat.
what y'all doing?
We'd have a little percussion.
Weave us together in unity love. Weave us together in love. We are many textures, we are many colors, each one different from the other. We are entwined one another in one great tapestry. Weave us together in unity love. Weave us together in love.
Yay, God.